Just on Fox 4 News at 5, some people in an Ellis County neighborhood say they don't want to drink the water. One of the water customers posted this video to Facebook of a bathtub full of brown water. It's a problem they say happens often, maybe a couple of times a month. But the state says there have been no recent violations and no formal complaints lately, although the water company did issue a boil water notice yesterday. Fox 4's James Rose is first on Fox 4 live in Ellis County. James.
Right, Natalie, TCEQ says it did receive a boil notice from the water company June 12th yesterday, but none of the residents I talked to today say they were ever notified until they actually called the company to complain. And today, while the water is much clearer, none of the residents I talked to say they'll drink it.
And it was just gross. It had this terrible odor to it. It smelled like a mix of chlorine and raw sewage and just like stagnant water.
Stephanie Moore's husband, Jacob, took this video yesterday as he prepared to give his daughters a bath.
We have this problem, if not weekly, a couple of times a month.
The Moores have lived in this home in rural Ellis County for 3 years and say dealing with the Carroll Water Company is frustrating.
Like, this is tap water. This should be okay for us. And we're having to pay for filters. We're having to buy bottled water, boil water.
Today, the water is much clearer. We filled a glass of water and let it sit a few minutes. It eventually began to clear even more. But as the bubbles dissipated, smoke-like fumes appeared to come out of the water.
I've lived in this area 6 years, and we've had these problems off and on for 6 years.
We talked to several neighbors on the same street who had the same complaints.
Oh, it's disgusting. I don't like giving it to my dog. So I definitely won't drink it, and I won't let my daughter drink it either.
It's very frustrating. I had 3 kids that I can't let them drink out of the water. We buy 3 to 4 cases of water a week, and that gets expensive.
We tried to talk to someone at the Carroll Water Company in Red Oak. Hi, my name is James
Get
Rose.
out of the office.
I'm with Fox 4.
Bye. We're not talking. Go.
There's a lot of complaints. We've talked to people.
I don't care. Leave now.
A few minutes later, a man came outside and identified himself as Walter Carroll, the owner of the water company. So what happened yesterday that made him get real dark brown water?
Well, they had a water leak and had to cut the line in two to fix it.
Yeah.
Then after they fixed it, then it blew out again, so they fixed it again.
Carroll says he has 600 water customers and he doesn't care if they drink the water.
I know one thing, they got pure water, good water. Nothing ever wrong with it. It's like drinking bottled water.
Now, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality says it's only received 2 complaints against the Carroll Water Company in the last 5 years. One of those in October of 2017, the other one earlier this year in February. And TCEQ says it investigated both of those complaints, and neither of them alleged discolored water, and there were no violations discovered as a relation to those investigations. Natalie?